Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez, and today I'm going to be doing my bourbon haul. So, my bourbon haul this month was a little bit different. It is actually a pretty big haul, and I need to kind of explain that.
I'll explain.
It wasn't just that I got everything this month, which everything came to me this month, right? But it was actually because it was a culmination of a lot of people helping me get all these bottles. Even though all of them came to me this month and all of them are in this bourbon haul, it was months and months.
69 months?
No, 6 to 9 months.
So people helped me get bottles that I can't get from my area, and there's the culmination of them all coming at one time. Let's get started. I'm just gonna get started with what's next to me, and we'll just kind of start going. First of all, I did go to Still Austin. This is not a bottle I got at Still Austin, but this is actually a barrel pick from here, from one of the stores here, and it's their cask strength single barrel. And if you've never had Still Austin, this cask strength rye is amazing. Now, I'm not even a big rye person, but this rye works really, really well. Of course, if I go to Still Austin and I go to the distillery for the first time, am I going to stop with just one bottle? No. So I have a box over here that I was planning to move over, but I'm afraid if I do that, I'll knock everything down. So I'm just going to have to pull all these bottles one at a time here. So let's go with the horsey, right? The high rye. What's next? The newest in their lot, the rabbit, the straight rye. What else do I have here? Now, this one's fancy. This is actually a Nancy pick. So if you can see that on there, it says Nancy's pick. It's her pick number 22. It's special to me, one, because it's a Nancy pick, but it's even more special because it's her 22nd pick with them as well. Also, one of my favorites, the red corn. Such a great one. It doesn't stop there. Also, their blue corn. Now, you know I have this. You know I had, let me see, where am I here? Here and here. But the only one I didn't have was the rabbit, right? So which one's the rabbit? Here, this one. So I had all the other ones except for the rabbit and the Nancy pig. So why would I go to the distillery and get all these? There's a reason. There's a reason.
I have a selfish reason.
Right here. So if you go to the distillery and you bought all the bottle and bond series, you get a decanter. Do I need another decanter? Probably not. So hopefully my wife's not seeing this, so she doesn't know. But yes, I got a decanter for getting all of them at one time. My wife was with me. She gave me kind of one of those looks, but hey, I still got them all. So, and I got a decanter that, special with this. So pretty excited. Let's move these off to the side here. And they probably won't even be in view because I have so much more coming that I can't keep these all in the same spot. Just not enough room. Let's see, what do I have here? A High West. This one, I got this one. There's not anything too special about it except for the fact that right there is number 22. So it's the 22nd pick. And so a buddy of mine saw this, thought I should have it because, my number's 22. I also got Four Roses. It's a super premium. Never had Four Roses super premium. So that was the next one I picked up. I believe it's a Japanese export that you have to get to bring it back in. I believe I'm right because if you look in the back here, it's in lettering that I don't understand, and so I'm assuming it's Japanese, but I could be wrong.
Wrong? What could be wrong?
Also, I picked up a Blanton's. Everybody's always hunting these. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about this one afterwards. I picked this one up for a reason, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. When in Dallas, went to a liquor store. I wish I remember the name of it right now. I should have written it down. It was recommended to me. It was actually a really nice liquor store. It was a mom and pop liquor store. They did a great job there. They're very friendly. They know a lot about their liquors. And I actually bought a few bottles from them, but this is one of them, Blue Note. And it's the Texas edition. I always love these things. It's such a good pour. For their price, I think these are amazing bottles, and I really do like them. When I did pick up the Blanton's, I also happened to find an Eagle Rare. So once again, I have an Eagle Rare. I don't need another one, but I got this for a reason. I'm not getting to hoard them. There's a reason I have these. I got lucky on these. I walked into a store to get another pick, and bam! They had just gotten these in. They were pulling them right out of the box. And they were nice enough to let me get one of each. So I have the Jacks from last year. I actually never opened them. The reason I never opened them because by the time I got them, there's plenty of reviews on them. But maybe I'll just compare these to the old ones too. So we'll see. If you let me know if you guys want me to do a review or if you want me to do a blind with these in the old, last year's batch. This is going to seem fun, but I did pick up a few of these as well. I don't find them very often, and then all of a sudden I see them. So I'm pretty excited. I love the cigar batch. The cigar batches are are just lovely. They're amazing. I did a cigar blind. It was such a great blind. So if you have not seen that video, I'll make sure to leave a link to it right here. Have you guys tried cigar batches? What is your favorite batch? I'm actually still hunting two. So if any of you out there ever see them, I want to say it's batch 58 because I heard that is a Vader batch.
Vader.
So if anybody ever sees batch 58, let me know. And the other one I'm hunting is 222. So apparently it's out already. I don't have anywhere near that, but the other day somebody sent me one that was 228. So I know 222 is out. So anybody see 222 out there? Please let me know. Also here, just got this Old Forester. Yep, the Old Forester rye, the single rye barrel. I hadn't seen them anywhere, and all of a sudden the last few days I've been seeing them. So managed to pick up not just one, but I did pick up a second one. Oh, here's the other one I was looking for when I was pulling this one out. Redwood Empire. So this has not come down to my area at all. And so Sean from Echoes of Eternity was nice enough to help me find these and get them out to me. So I'm excited. I haven't popped either one of these open. As I said, I really haven't been home. And I usually, if I do have a drink, it's usually on a weekend. I don't drink much during the week. I haven't gotten to try them, but I'm pretty excited that I have them now. And it's something I get to try. Pretty excited. And thank you, Sean. Thank you again. Amazing bourbon community. I love you guys. I really appreciate everything you guys do. Stag Junior. This is batch 23C. So this one was also gifted to me. So I really appreciate that. Whiskey Shaman, he found this. He sent it to me. I asked him, hey, how much do I owe you, buddy? And he said, no, this is for you. So I really appreciate that. This is one I've been trying to complete, my setup there. They just don't fall in my area. And so most of the time I do have to get secondary. I've done one time in my area, and that's the only time. So thank you. Really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate you for doing that and helping me find that. Next on my list, Shane. I got my backup. So my other one's almost gone. If you don't know what this is, it's hazmat. Yep, it's a hazmat.
It's a hazmat suit.
My other one's mostly gone. I've shared a lot of it. I've had a nice few pours of it. It is amazing. Love it, love it. And so glad for the backup. But while we're on that, Shane again. Shane got me this one. It's the Old Forester. It's that single barrel, but it's the 100 proof, which is actually even harder to find than the full proof. He got this for me for my birthday. I was super surprised. He asked if I ever had one before, and I had to be honest with him. I had found one long time ago when I first started my journey. I found it on the shelf. I said, oh, look, a black label. What is that? I grabbed it, pulled it, and tried it early in my journey. I've never seen one since. And that's the interesting thing is I didn't know what I was drinking at the time and how special it was. So this one's even more special because Shane got this for me. So thank you, buddy. Really appreciate you. I still have more to go. Yeah, there's still more.
More stuff?
Yep.
How much is there?
There's more.
Small batch. I have some of these. I really enjoy it. But once again, this is not for me. I'm getting this, and I will talk about these again later, but there's a reason I'm getting some of these. Oh, this is a fun one. So this one is a pick, and it's got one of those tater labels on it. So Nathan from Everyday Drinker, this is one of his picks. This is one of his first picks. When he got it out, I got one, and so that's what I got. I'm pretty excited. I haven't popped this one open yet, but I really like that little duck hunt sticker. It's funny, he did a blind with this. So if you haven't seen the video, he does a blind with his own, and it's fun to see where it comes out. So check that out. Ooh, still got some more coming here. So Art of the Spirit, but if you can see that is a 20-year wheated bourbon whiskey. I picked this up when I was in last weekend for Easter weekend. I was out there in Colorado, and there's one store I like going into. They always have these great ones, and they always have these for great prices. Now, when I was out there, I sent the picture to Shane, see if he wanted one. I had left the store. He said he did. I did not get to go back. So Shane, this is yours, buddy. This is your bottle. For everything you do for me, this is coming right back at you, sir. My first Penelope Rio. I love you, Rio! I have been hunting batches 1 and 2, never got them. I've had samples because of my kind people out there who have sent me samples. But this is my first time getting my own bottle of this. So pretty excited. I understand it's batch 3, but I don't know. It doesn't say on here anywhere that batch 3. So I have to look up, how to figure out that is batch 3. Buzzer Truce cigar blend. So I saw this when I was out there in Colorado. Picked this up because it is a cigar blend. I'm gonna blind this with some of the other cigar blends I have. Got plenty there. And that's the other thing I think I'm gonna do with the other cigar blends that I got, the Nancy Frey ones. I have a few of them now. I think I'm gonna do a blind with them and see how much different from batch to batch they are. Here, the first ones are a lot higher proof and all that. So I'm trying to look for an earlier one as well so I can compare it to them. So I think once I find one of those, I'll do a blind with all 4 of those. Once again, last weekend, I was in Stranahan's. I went out there, got to go to the distillery, picked up these 2. So this one's a distillery pick, and this one is a Colorado single malt whiskey, but this is their experimental series, and this one was actually finished in bourbon. So I got this one because it was finished in bourbon. This one over here, when I was there, I did one of their blinds, or their flights, I guess you call them. And this one was Aspen exclusive. They opened an Aspen store, and they only had them there till that Monday. So they only had them there for the weekend. I managed to pick up one of these as well. We're getting down, but there's still a lot more to go.
900 more to go.
Managed to find another one of these. This was actually, I got this at MSRP. I didn't pay more than that. So I do have a backup. Is it worth the price? That's still, I did a review on it. So if you want to see that, I'll leave a link to that right here as well. Garrison Brothers. Now, I was at their distillery the other day. Well, a few weeks ago. I shouldn't say the other day because it was a few weeks ago. I went out there with a group, New Braunfels Bourbon. They were doing a pick. And so they were nice enough to invite me to do a pick with them. Those bottles, I will be getting a bottle of that pick when it comes in, but this is one I picked up while I was there. Once I get that, I will do a review on it, and I'll do some sharing with that as well. I really enjoyed it. It was my first time ever doing that. A great experience. I mean, Garrison Brothers, if you've never been to the distillery, go out there. It's amazing. It's wonderful. The people are so nice. They welcome you. Like, they want people there. It's just really neat. They've expanded their facilities, so there's a lot to see. So we can do a tour. Picks are very hard to come by, so it's gonna be hard for you to get a pick. But I mean, go check it out.
Check it out.
It's a good place. And if there's ever a Texas whiskey to try, still Austin and Garrison Brothers are my 2 favorite. I'm gonna be expanding my palate and trying more Texas whiskey because I haven't done as much of that. But these are some of my favorites. All right, we're coming down to some of the last ones, but I still have a lot to go. Let's see. So these are also from the New Braunfels, and they're rye 3s, right? Spelled with the 3 in there. So these are 2 different ones. This is a 16-year aged light whiskey, and this one's at 71.4 proof. So this one's a nice high proof on that. Pretty excited to have that one here. And now this one is a blend that's finished in Moderna rum and Naranja cask, triple cask finish. Man, that's a lot going on there. I haven't tried this one. I just got these out. So when I was out there they're the ones I went with to Garrison Brothers. So when I was out there, he was holding them for me. I got them then, and I just haven't had a chance to open any of these. Now, another one that's I got, and this is pretty exciting. It's the Infinity Blend from Old Elk.
To infinity and beyond!
This was another gift that was given to me. He wanted to stay anonymous, so I will keep it that way. But you know who you are. I appreciate you, and I thank you because I've been hunting this one for about a year. Was very surprised when he sent it to me. Also a birthday gift, so I appreciate it, and thank you very, very much for that. Running out of room for the last few that I have here.
We roll our eyes.
Now, Dave, he's our man. So this is what Dave sent me. I mentioned on my live stream that I had 2, not the 3rd one. I was looking for this one. So it was one I've kind of been hunting for a while. I would like to do a blind with all 3 of them and see how it comes out. But this is the one that I was talking about. Dave reached out to me and said, have I found it? I said, no. He says, well, I have one coming your way. I said, wow, I really appreciate that. And once again, I asked, how much do I owe you? And he said, this is for you and for your channel. So Dave, thank you. Now, I do owe Dave an apology. Why? Because when he sent this to me, I had a mess here. I mean, I changed this up. There was a mess here. And I didn't want to take anything out of packaging because I didn't want anything to break. So I hadn't really looked at the package. I opened it, make sure the bottle was safe. It wasn't leaking. There was no bourbon smell in there, so I thought it was pretty safe. They started getting everything ready for this video. What happened was I opened it up, and there's a ton of samples in there, and I never thanked him for that. So immediately reached out, thanked him immediately, and said, "Thank you. I'm so sorry. I did not thank you enough earlier for that. I thanked him for this, but I really appreciate it. But thank you. And thank you for all those samples. I'm pretty excited to go through them. I'm gonna start doing some more fun stuff with all those samples out there too. All right, we're coming down to the last, but I'm running out of room very, very quickly. Finally found one of these, and I got this in an auction. Four Roses 135th anniversary. Hear great things about this. This is bottle 593 out of 4950. Pretty excited. I think I'm gonna do a review on this one. I hear such great things about it. I do like Four Roses. I like the distillery, so I was excited that I was able to grab this one and at a pretty reasonable price. So pretty excited about that. Also got this Jack Daniel's Silver Select. Let me see if I can get that in focus here. A little bit harder because of the shininess on this. There we go. I don't know much about this. It's a single barrel. I didn't a Silver Select. Never had one. Thought it was kind of interesting. Got it. I found it at a very good price. So I picked one up. So that's why I end up with this one. One I won at a Total Wine lottery.
It's like you won the lottery.
Well, you know, you win the chance to buy, right? The Michter's 10. So that's one we were talking about earlier. But the Michter's 10 coming out. I said talk more about it. But Michter's 10. I have never tried any of them. I have the rye here. I had the opportunity to get the bourbon, but it's just at that time, it's just not the right timing for me to get it. So I didn't. Pretty excited that I have this one to try as well right now. Coming down to the last few. Now this one is style packaging on it, as you can see. It's a rare breed, 15 years. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Now Shane's the one that recommended this to me. I found it, MSRP, picked it up. This might be one of the ones I pop open tonight. I mean, maybe Shane, maybe we drink this together tonight, buddy. This one, I got this one. So this is not whiskey. It's cognac, or as my family sometimes calls it, cognac.
Or cognac.
Reason I picked up this one, when Nancy Fraley had originally watched one of my videos and responded to it, she left a list of cognacs that I should try. This was on that list. I'm hunting still the other ones. But I was excited to find one of the ones on her list, so I think I have 2 out of the 5. Working on getting the rest of them. Pretty excited to have this one, even though it's not a whiskey. The last 2 that I'm going to show today, Stag, George T. Stag. So this is not the 2023. This one's the one that's 64.6 proof, which is 129.2. I can't remember. They told me what number it was because we looked it up. I want to say maybe was 2018, 2019, something like that. I'll have to look that up again, but excited that I got that one. Last but not least, I kept it in the package so I wouldn't break it with all these other things here today. There we have it. Won this in the Total Wine Lottery.
What lottery? I missed a lottery?
And we're opening this bad boy tonight, and I'm going to share it with some of you. So there it is. There's my bourbon haul.
Finally, about damn time.
So that was my bottle haul that I filmed the other night when I did my live, where I got to open this pappy and share it with some of you out there as well. What did you think about my bottle haul? What would you like me to review? I'd love to do some reviews and share some more. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to review next. Thank you again for joining me on another journey down my whiskey rabbit hole. Till our next journey, my friends, cheers.